What's up guys, Powerbang here, and I'm actually bringing you guys an updated video on matchmaking, how to find your base weight, and most importantly, how to arrange those all-important clan wars. Everybody's always asking me, guys, one of the most popular questions on the channel, how do I arrange wars? And this is going to be a video designed to answer that exact question. So first off, everyone in your clan needs to understand how to collect their base weight. Now, your leadership can actually do this for, your clan members if they're not, capable or in the loop or whatever. As long as somebody knows how and can get the task of going through each base and determining how much gold there is on the base during battle day. What do I mean? Still, since the Town Hall 11 update, the gold storage method is the most reliable way to arrange a clan war, but there have been a few small changes. Let's go look at Jimbo's base here and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Now, first off, I am not in this war. You would be going to your base or, the player that you're trying to gather the weight for. You would visit their base in your clan. I'm not in this war, so I'm using Jimbo here as an example. But the first thing that you want to realize is that it has to be battle day. Now, go back to the menu real quick, explain what that means for those that aren't really familiar. There's a preparation day, which means when you click that declare button, you actually match up a clan. You guys have 23 hours in order to set your base, finalize base designs, and generally fill clan castles. During that time, using this gold storage method will not work. You must wait for battle day to be in effect. As you can see at the top there, 17 hours, 24 minutes left in battle day here with Reddit Omega. So, it is battle day. Now we know that this gold storage method will work. Now, if you don't have an active war going on, it doesn't have to be battle day. You can look at a past war. As long as it's made it past prep day in a war that you can see details for, that will work for you. So, jumping back into the scout here, let's look at Jimbo and figure out what the weight of his base actually is. Now, look at the gold storages, guys. First thing you want to do for Town Hall 9, 10, and 11 is make sure that they're all maxed out at level 11. That's the case. You can actually very easily find how much, weight the base is worth by clicking a gold storage and hitting the info button. Now, there are 4 gold storages on Town Hall 9 bases and above. Now, after the Town Hall 11 update that happened in, December, the Town Hall then became a 5th storage. So you now, when you hit the info button on the gold storages on your base, you see that it's 13,800 gold exists in that storage. Well, that 13,800, you multiply that total by the total number of storages on your base. As long as the max, they're all maxed. That way the same number of gold exists in each storage, is divided evenly, whatever. 13,800 times 5 is 69,000. You can actually round that number to 69. So the weight for this particular base is 69. Now what you guys want to do is make sure that you're logging each particular player's base weight and their hero levels into a spreadsheet. I'll get more into that in just a minute. So let's go ahead and check out a Town Hall 10 base, guys. Let's move up. We got a whole lot of live attacks going on right now, but we'll look at Red Cloud here since it's already been hit. And again, guys, we're trying to figure out the gold storage amount. Now, again, check for the total number of gold storages. There's 1, there's 2, 3, and 4. All of them maxed out at level 11. So that means that we can go ahead and actually click the info button, and you'll notice 17,200 gold exists in the storage. And for this, again, multiply times 5, you get 86,000, and you can round that to 86. So this base weight for this Town Hall 10 is an 86. And, for a Town Hall 8, you would only multiply by 4 because there are only 3 storages plus that Town Hall. So that's how you would do it for Town Hall 8 players. Now, that being said, you now know how to get that base weight. Let's look at another way that we can actually go ahead and collect the weight of a base. If you have a Town Hall, or if you have a base that's been attacked, you can actually hit the replay button. Hit that pause button and then look up at the top left, guys. Available loot. 69,000. That tells you right off the bat that this base is a 69. We noticed that when we did our calculator method and multiplied the gold storages times 5. Very simply put, you can look up at the top left and very easily get the gold amount in the base. However, what you have to take into account is that the Town Hall level of the attacker must be the same as the defender. Otherwise, you have the loot bonus in effect. It's the same as regular multiplayer battles, where if a Town Hall 10 attacks a Town Hall 9, you have that loot penalty. Same thing if a Town Hall 8 attacks up to a Town Hall 9, you get the loot bonus of 10%. So those numbers are not accurate. It must be the same Town Hall level, a Town Hall 10 hitting a 10 or a 9 hitting a 9, and then you can actually check this number, and that will give you an accurate assessment as long as it's during battle day. So great ways to get your base weight. Now, what do we do with those base weights once we have them? Well, you're going to put them into a spreadsheet. It's going to look something like this. Link will be in the description for a spreadsheet that you guys can use. Definitely take advantage of those tools. Now, these base weights are out of date, a war that happened a long time ago for us. But wanted to give you guys a real world example of how this would go down. The keys to remember, guys, is the Town Hall levels need to be the same on each side. In addition to that, a lot of people think that the overall weight of the clan is all you need to match. That is actually incorrect. It's very important that each individual slot, as you work the way down the spreadsheet, those individual slots need to be closely matched on the whole. Now, there will be variance in rare exceptions when you make a successful match. However, the goal is to make sure that there are not too many outliers and that everybody is matched up as closely as humanly possible, as you can see here in this spreadsheet. Now, the key is to have the same number of Town Halls. If you have 3 11s on one side, you have 3 11s on the other. If you have 5 Town Hall 10s, you have 5 Town Hall 10s. Each of those base weights must be relatively the same, especially on the upper end, guys. Those Town Hall 11s, Town Hall 10s, the top side of that roster, which Supercell has confirmed they are putting more emphasis on, that needs to be aligned very closely. It is undetermined right now how much the heroes actually weigh into the matchmaking process. However, for a fair matchup, you want to get as close as possible on the heroes as well. Now, a few things, once we get our spreadsheet all filled out, everything looks good, you want to make sure that you have open lines of communication with the other clan leaders from the opposing clan. You want to set up a time with them. Now, you can do this in apps like GroupMe or Line or, Palringo, Kakao, Skype. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Discord, Bindle, really, there's a million of them. Pick something, meet up for, at a certain time. Make sure that everything's good and that you're ready to hit that declare button. You guys give each other the thumbs up. You hit the button, and here's where it gets important, guys. When you hit that declare button, that's the start of your job. You want to make sure that after that button gets hit, you want to make sure that the list of names that come up once you hit start search, there has to be that list populated on both sides. So, as the leader, when you click that button, you first want to confirm that there is a list of names and go immediately to your chat and say, yes, we have names, or no, we don't have names, cancel the search. Now, the reason for canceling the search is that it is believed, but not necessarily confirmed, that if the list of names is not there, that the program itself could actually be hung up and not actually putting your clan into the pool of the clans that are searching for war until that name eventually gets populated. I personally have never seen a match happen without the list of names being full, so it lends credibility to that theory. So just to be safe, make sure the list of names is there. Confirm on both clans, yes, we have names, let it run at that point. That is a difference from a lot of people that are maybe a little bit hit or miss when arranging wars. You need to let it run, and the reason for that is this. Now, when you go to arrange a clan war, you're putting your clan in a search pool. You're trying to match another clan that you've done a fine job, hopefully, of creating really similar weights to. Now, these weights aren't the actual weights that Supercell is using, but it's the best representation of those weights that we have on the front end because the search algorithm is not public. So we know that we're close at this point, right? Once we hit that button and we have that list of names and we're searching, it should be a very, very quick matchup with the clan that you're trying to get. If it is not, that means that the actual matchmaking weights or the values that are used to pair these clans up were not as close as you might have once thought. Now, as time goes by, Supercell actually has their algorithm relax the parameters that are used to match clans together. So you want to let that time elapse and not get panicked when 10 minutes go by and you don't have that matchup yet. Let that 10 minutes go by, breathe easy, because once those parameters actually relax a little bit, the clan that you're trying to match may then fall into line, and all of a sudden, voila, there you have it. Now, a lot of people get nervous, hit the cancel button, and try again. That's a very popular theory, a popular thought, and a popular practice. However, would it not make sense that if you couldn't match in that first 10 minutes, why are you going to match in the second 10 minutes using the exact same parameters, the exact same roster, the same weights, the same players? Why are you going to match in that second 10 minutes? I mean, you might. There's some degree of chance involved here. But if you didn't match in the first, attempt, it's unlikely that you'll match in the second. And if you keep resetting and you keep missing in that first 10 minutes, eventually there's a clan that's going to hop into that search pool that is identical to yours or damn near, more so than the other clan that you're trying to match with, and you will eventually miss. So once you've established, the declare time, you've got that list of names, let the search run, and if you've done a good job on your matchmaking, you will match, 90% of the time. It's pretty common that matches do work out. However, there have been some fails here after the latest update. That's just something that we have to deal with as players. There is the opportunity for things not to work out. It does happen. However, more often than not, especially if you can keep your searches at the 30-man bracket or higher, that's something that I should talk about as well. 30v30 clan wars or higher are the gold standard. Once you get into those lower level clan wars with 20 players, 15 players, there are so many more clans searching in those brackets that it becomes very, very difficult to actually match up with somebody that you desire to match up with, because A, the number of clans searching in that pool is much higher, and B, the ability to influence your roster or differentiate it from one another is a lot less, because you only have 15 players to actually make that weight shift. Whereas in a higher level war of 40 players, you have a lot more opportunity to customize and make that roster really, really unique. When you're trying to match up with another team. So that is kind of how everything works, guys. It bears to be mentioned here that as you increase the bracket that you're in, so you go from 30 to 40 and 40 to 50-man wars, those higher level wars, you have a little bit higher of margin of error. You'll notice in the spreadsheet over here, 3,000 was the, -3 is the weight differential for both clans. In a 30v30 war, this is great. If you can keep it at 5k or less in a 30v30, you're probably looking okay, as long as all of the individual slots down this roster are close. You're probably looking good. Now, as you move up to 40s, maybe 7k is acceptable, and as you move to 50s, maybe 10k is acceptable, because simply put, far fewer clans are searching in those brackets, and when they are searching, you have a very highly tailored roster that you're looking to match, so that margin of error is higher, though. But guys, always strive to do your best to match up the clans as closely as possible. As you can see, Lethal Venom and WHF did here. We did get that match, and we were able to go ahead and have the clan war that we wanted. So hopefully this video has been helpful, guys. Remember to recap, the total gold on the base is how you grab your base weight. Make sure that you grab that on battle day, and when you do, you can actually make sure all of those storages are maxed, hit the info button, and just do some quick math using a calculator or your head. You'll get used to it. Grab the number, 69,000 for this base. You can round it to 69. As long as, everything is the same in your spreadsheet, whether you're counting the thousands places or not, it's up to you guys. But I would recommend taking it to 2 digits. It makes the math easier. Round that number down, and then fill up those spreadsheets, match the players accordingly, coordinate the declare times, make sure you have the list of names, and then finally let it run and wish that other clan good luck. So guys, hopefully this has been helpful. This is Powerbang. I am signing out till next time. Good luck in your clan wars, and make sure you check that description for the spreadsheet that we use. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.